Hello everyone, welcome back to Python Programming with Akash. I hope that you are doing great and ready to learn something new. We are continuing with Python fundamentals and had completed literals in the last video. There are two more types of tokens which we are yet to discuss, the operators and the punctuators, which we will be covering in this video. So let's start with operators now. So what are operators? These are the tokens that trigger some computation when applied to variables and other objects in an expression. Variables and objects to which the computation is applied, they are known as operands. Therefore, an operator requires some operands to work upon. The following list gives a brief description of the operators and their functions. Operators in detail will be covered in the next chapter, that would be data handling. Unary operators. Basically, unary operators are those operators which require one operand to operate upon. So we have some examples of the unary operators, which are plus, which is the unary plus, minus, which is the unary minus, the tilde, which is the bitwise complement, not, which is the logical negation. Binary operators. Binary operators are those operators which require two operands to operate upon. We have some examples of binary operators. The following are the arithmetic operators which come under binary operators. Plus, this is the addition operator. Minus, this is the operator for subtraction. Star, this is the multiplication operator. Slash, this is for division. Percentage, this is the remainder or the modulus operator. Double star, this is the exponent or raised to power operator. And double slash, this is for floor division. Then we have bitwise operators. Ampersand, which is the bitwise AND. The next one is the bitwise exclusive OR, that is also known as XOR operator, which is represented by the caret symbol. After that we have the pipe, which is the bitwise OR operator. Then we have the shift operators. The first one is the two less than operators. This is the shift left operator. Then we have the two greater than operators, and this represents the shift right operator. Then there are some identity operators. The first one is. It checks for the identity of the operands involved if the identity is same. Is not, it checks for the identity of the operands involved and checks if the identity is not same. Then we have the relational operators. Less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, two equal to signs which means equal to, exclamation mark followed by an equal to sign which means not equal to. Then we have the logical operators, and this is the logical AND, or which is the logical OR. Then we have the assignment operators. Equal to, that is for assignment. Slash equal to, that is for assign quotient. Plus equal to, this is the assign sum operator. Star equal to, this is the assign product operator. Percentage equal to, this is the assign remainder operator. Minus equal to, this is the assign difference operator. Star equal to, this is the assign exponent operator. Slash equal to, this is the assign floor division operator. Then we have the membership operators, which are in and not in. The in checks whether the variable is present in a sequence, and not in checks whether the variable is not present in the sequence. So these were our operators. A detailed discussion about these we will do as we move forward with programming. Now we have the punctuators. Punctuators are the symbols that are used in programming language to organize sentence structures. and indicate the rhythm and emphasis of expressions, statements, and program structure. Now we have the most common punctuators of Python programming language, which are single quote, double quotes, pound sign, slash, starting round bracket, closing round bracket, starting square bracket, closing square bracket, starting curly bracket, ending curly bracket, at the rate, comma, colon, dot, equal to. I hope that you were able to learn about operators and punctuators from this video, and with this we have reached the end of the tokens. If you like the content, do give a like to the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There is also a notification bell icon beside the subscribe button. Please click on that so that you can receive notification whenever a video is released on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next one.